Of the myriad challenges you confront in recovering spilled oil, managing large volumes of seawater makes the process more arduous, costly, and ultimately inefficient. Blue Planet technology solves this problem with the ability to separate oil and water on board response vessels. Rapidly dewatering skimmed oil can drastically reduce the volume of hazardous waste to be disposed and prevent contamination to the environment. The benefits of separation will positively impact health and safety, the environment, and your bottom line. Engineered based on lessons learned in the Gulf of Mexico, the Vorti-SEPT Advanced Sediment-Oil-Water Separator is designed to support a range of difficult situations such as high seas and sensitive marine areas, heavy oil in high volumes of seawater, and the emulsifying effects of weathering, mixing, and chemical dispersant. Blue Planet is the only company in the world with a proven track record of processing different types and emulsifications of oil. During the Deepwater Horizon spill, we delivered water discharges that met and exceeded the highest environmental standards. Module 1 removes solids and sediments from the collected fluids. Coarser solids and sediments are separated out in an initial pass through hydrocyclones. Finer solids and sediment down to 10 microns are further separated using bag filters. Module 2 applies heat in an energy-efficient manner to reduce the density and viscosity of heavy oil and to begin to break down weathered and emulsified oil. Module 3 provides chemical injection designed to break down extreme oil-water emulsions like the milkshake and peanut butter oil recovered in the Gulf of Mexico. Module 4 contains 2 high-volume centrifugal separators, the cornerstone of the separation process. The centrifuges push heavier phase water outward and away from the center of rotation, while lighter phase oil is displaced inward. The result is rapid and complete separation of oil and water. These centrifuges can accommodate high variations in influent oil-water ratios that vary from 0.01% up to 90% oil, a defining feature which places Blue Planet technology in a class of its own. After the water is completely removed from the recovered oil, it is cleansed of any remaining hydrocarbons through a novel membrane filtration process that is beyond state-of-the-art. Module 5 discharges clean water, meeting the strictest global effluent standards. Real-time results and data from the membrane can be monitored from your command center or ours in California. The standard Vorti-SEPT system processes up to 180 cubic meters per hour, over 4,000 cubic meters in a single day. It is engineered to fit within 2 standard shipping containers and can be stored on board, below deck, or quayside for maximum flexibility. The system uses onboard hydraulic or electric power, and all equipment is specified to meet the most stringent offshore safety regulations for pressurized and electrical systems. With an average skimming rate of 200 cubic meters per hour, a standard oil spill response vessel will fill its storage tanks in less than 4 hours, with roughly 600 cubic meters of seawater. Because of the great volume of seawater it carries, high levels of toxic hydrogen sulfide gas are already accumulating within the vessel's storage tank. For the health and safety of those on board, these gases must be purged and offloaded promptly. By comparison, a Vorti-SEPT unit, which is dewatering skimmed oil, can significantly lengthen the operational life or uptime of an oil spill response vessel. Separation enables continuous processing and skimming for 5 times longer than conventional response vessels. Take, for example, a high-volume spill located in a remote area offshore. Vessels are dispatched to the scene. Full after less than 4 hours, a vessel without separation must leave the incident site to empty its storage tank, which is full of corrosive seawater. The oil slick continues to disperse and valuable time is lost. With separation equipment on board, the same response vessel can store 5 times more oil without offloading. It will make critical progress in the cleanup effort before support arrives. Discharging clean water at the incident site removes the added complication and cost of transporting and disposing large volumes of contaminated seawater. Among other things, it allows additional support vessels to remain at their posts on standby should they be required to respond to a simultaneous incident. The Vorti-SEPT Advanced Sediment-Oil-Water Separator transforms the amount of resources required to respond to a spill. By maximizing onboard storage capacity, separation conserves valuable resources and reduces overall exposure and risk. Less water means fewer boats, and fewer boats means fewer people, equipment, and money. It means less hazardous waste disposal and fewer carbon emissions. Due to advancements in drilling techniques at extraordinary depths and distances out to sea, the ability to respond to a spill and protect the environment has become even more challenging. Response time is critical, as is the response capability of each vessel. Blue Planet Water Solutions, in partnership with Water Planet Engineering, has produced a technology that maximizes the benefit and efficiency of every available resource, meeting your needs at the highest level of environmental standards.